Brothers, Costco, Whole Foods, we shop those places, so we know that's a good place to go. And then I also wanted just to remind people that if you're not aware, it's been on the news so much. That's beef products, that's the trimmings. And the reason the USDA does not make them share that information with the consumer is because it's a beef product. But it's been treated with ammonia hydrochloride, which changes its own components. It's supposed to kill off E. coli and salmonella, but it sometimes doesn't do that. And then, you're eating this chemically treated meat, and it's disgusting. So, we try and limit the beef anyway because it's not that healthy a product. And then I also just wanted to share that, I'm a big fan of Foster Farms chickens because they're not plumping them with a bunch of salt water. So, like the other companies do.
That's true. And Foster Farms is the only chickens that I will buy. And when I buy my turkey, it's only Butterball. It's been like that as far back as I can remember. And you're right, Diane, about the beef. If you're going to eat beef, at least eat it once a week. And you should have fish twice a week. Because of everything that's in the fish, it's so much brain power in that fish that you can eat. Just don't fill it with a whole mess of stuff when you're cooking it.
Yeah, and the fish is a whole nother story with the mercury and stuff. So you got to be careful and limit. It's all about being wise about the amount of all the different things you consume. And so, we're all for the organic vegetables and fruits because they're not treated with a bunch of stuff. And I just wanted to share that there is a website out there. A friend of mine's daughter got involved with this Grow-O. That's G-R-O and then a capital O. And they have franchises about growing organic. So you can go to info@grow, G-R-O, then a capital O.com to get information about that. They come and help you and everything. They have a lot to offer.
And real quick before you get onto that one, talking about organic, I've been eating that forever. I really do. The more vegetables, the more fruit, the better off you are. And where I shop for that is Trader Joe's. I love their vegetables and fruit. I mean, they're unbelievable. And even some of their meats are quite well. So I just wanted to pop that in. Now, who loves rice out there? Tell Diane, because Diane has something real cool for you. What is it, Di?
Okay, we talked about Panda Rice, which is California grown, California manufactured, and sold right here in California. And I spoke with the owner, Peter Coy Pham, this morning. I was really impressed. He called me within an hour of sending him an email. So I was quite impressed with that and enjoyed our conversation. And he has the Panda Rice Company in Westminster, and they have a great rice product for you. It's gluten-free. They don't have the sugar in it. It's a USDA #1 grade rice grown right here in California. It's about 100 calories per half cup, a very slight trace of fat, complex carbohydrate, which fuels the body. And they also have brown rice, too, which is a great source of fiber. And this is employing people right here in California, and yes, and they have it out here in the supermarket at 822 North Waterman in San Bernardino. And I asked Peter very nicely to pronounce the name of the store because I couldn't do it to properly tell you. It's Hip 10 Supermarket, and that is spelled HIEPTHANH. And they carry the Panda Rice, and I would really like to see this get big. We got something that's being grown here, not being shipped in from foreign countries where they don't have the regulations that we have here. We're constantly hearing all these bad things about this stuff that's coming in. There was stuff in the dog food. Now there's stuff in the dog treats, the lead paint, the this, the that. I try and check my canned goods and make sure that it's not being imported. And so just wanted to share some contact information on Panda Rice with you. You can inquire if you want to have it in your store at sales@pandariceusa.com. If you're interested in it personally, you can check out their website at www.shoptheeast.com. You can make online purchases, and very, very good thing to be doing here. You know, we got to keep our people going, and they're going to be spreading. You know, they were seen on one of the local news stations, but it's just really nice right here in Orange County. And, you know, this is an entrepreneur right here in our Asian community in Southern California. And it's, you know, it's a staple of Asian countries. And so we've got a good product here, so it's grade A. I want to see you guys out there checking it out.
Well, I know I am, because you know how much I love rice.
Right. And right here.
It's so good. You know what I like to do a lot of times, Guy? In the middle of the afternoon, especially on the weekends when I'm home, when I am home, which is not too often, but it's nice, I like to make a big bowl of rice, and I steam vegetables. And mix it in there, and you get up on the couch with a blankie and you start watching a good movie. Oh, that, to me, that is a Sunday afternoon. It's fabulous. It makes me feel so good. And also, talking about right here growing in our own neighborhood at Sam and Ashley. Now, they're going to be getting your bodies back into shape. We told you the do's and the don'ts about the pink slime. We told you about all the good old rice. So now, guys, come on, get with it. You know, what's going on out there?
So speaking of organic, there's a new, it's not new actually, but it's newer to the Inland Empire, LA area, even Orange County. And it's called Farm Fresh to You, and they deliver food right to your door once a week, every other week, depending on how often you'd like it. And it's completely organic. Oldest the food is, the veggies and the fruits are is no more than 4 days old. So I don't know if you guys have mentioned that on the radio before.
I'm not even aware of it. What is that again?
It's called farmfreshforyou.com.
Farmfreshforyou.com.
And you can pick what you would not like to receive in case you have an aversion to endive or fennel or something like that. It's a great service, and it's all locally grown.
And is it? Okay, it's Farm Fresh 2, the number 2?
No, it's all spelled out.
Okay.
FARMFOR, or whatever it is. Sorry, I have Farm Fresh, FARMFRESHFORYOU.com.
Okay.
Hey, you did that quite well. Very good.
Thank you very
much. And they deliver right to your door.
They do.
I'm going to have to check out that site. Now, we love that you shared that with us.
Isn't it amazing when we get people together, all the good stuff we find out?
We love that, you know, the farmers markets are local grown produce, and so we like to find out these types of things because, you know, we're so busy running around half the time we don't get the opportunity.
Absolutely.
And I would love to grow my own.
Right.
I really would like to, but then, you know, I'm concerned. I mean, even my hibiscus plants have aphids on them or white flies, so I use soap water to clean those, but, you know, I have to do a lot more investigating before I could do that myself.
It takes time.
It does. But it's so much fun when you can grow things.
Yes, it's
so
rewarding.
Really is. And especially if you have little ones and get them involved in it. You know, it's a good thing to do. And also talking about all the foods with the farmer market. Now, in Upland, we just got some information from them. We'll be talking about them next week, that they are going to start their market night in Farmers Market at the end of the month. And so we'll pump out all that information. Also, Diane and I are going to check out right here in San Bernardino by the courthouse. They are going to start their farmers market again. It was Thursdays. They had it last year. Wednesdays. And then in Redlands on Thursdays, they have the market night, and they have all the farmers out there with the fruit, the vegetables, the breads, the flowers, you name it. And so there's really no reason for somebody to open up a can and eat canned food when they can get it fresh.
We have to have some on hand in case of earthquakes.
Or emergencies, yes.
But with the price of the cans now, you don't want to be doing that anyway. So, yeah, and, you know, I had a super market that I always used to buy my produce at. Their prices have gone up like 4 or 5 times what they used to be. So I have to say I have switched.
Well, blame that on the price of gas, and there you go. But that's a whole nother show that we're not going to touch right now either. And then also, again, the phone lines are open for the tickets for 42nd Street this Sunday, March 18th at 7 p.m. at the California Theater. And the number is 888-909-1050. And another good thing, too, our good friends at Devas down in Redlands, we talked about them last week, and they had the fashion show. It went extremely well. They're gearing up for another one. They just got a new shipment of clothing in there. So, ladies, that's something to look forward to. The better you get into shape, you can go out and buy all new clothes. How much fun is that?
And on Facebook, you can like their store. It's Devi's, D-E-V-I. And they're in Redlands. You can find them on Facebook, and they have little videos, and they show you all their newest merchandise that they've brought into the store, and different ideas.
Super cute clothes there.
They do.
Oh, don't
super
they
cute.
do.
And
I
they're
watched
very
it today.
reasonably priced.
Right.
It's not like you're going to Nordstrom or something. It's super cute styles.
Right.
It's a great price.
And we like to
place.
support those neighborhood boutiques and really good quality, nice things, and affordable.
And like last week, Diane and I had one of their outfits that we are showing on the YouTube, on the screen here. And next week or the week after, we'll be doing it again. And go on down there and visit them. And also, they're talking about different events coming up. You want to talk about Habitat for Humanity?
Well, maybe we should do Angel's Closet since it's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And, Di, do you want to...
Okay. Angel's Closet is having an open house for all the people to see what they do for the high school students in the area. They support the seniors in their clothing needs, and they try and help with all the needs a senior has for cap and gown and yearbook and that sort of thing. So they are at Redlands High School, and they are having their open house tomorrow from 1 to 4. And we love to support that charity. You can find them on Facebook also. And they're always accepting donations. So you can also catch them by email at angelscloset08@aol.com.
And I am definitely going to be at that event because it's a fantastic thing that they do for all of the students everywhere. And they're really nice people, Pat and Shara.
They're wonderful people, and they do great things. And Bev and I do both support that charity.
Yes, and Pat is the one that started that. How many years ago? Was it 4 years ago?
House a few years ago, yeah. Amazing. She's built it, and she has 2 boutiques at the high school, 2 rooms. And then also on the 23rd is an event with Habitat for Humanity. They're doing a Journey of Hope Gala, and this is for their humanity volunteers to be honored for all their efforts. They'll have live music, cocktail reception, silent auction dinner, and awards presentation. And you can get tickets at www.habitathumanity.net/events. And that's another great place that we love to
do. And talking about them, also next month they are going to get all together with the volunteers, and they are going to be building 3 new houses next month. I, Diane, and Christina, we are going to be out to that event. Yeah, we're going to have a hammer and a saw. God, I hope nobody's around when we have a saw in our hands. And
I want the nail gun.
Okay, you can have the nail gun. And we're going to be out there helping them build these houses.
Now, they need a lot more help, folks, with the dissolving the, what is that, EDA here, Economic Development Agency. They have lost some of the help that they were receiving in the area. So don't forget Habitat for Humanity. They accept